the camera.
I didn't do my hair. Turn it off. I didn't do my hair.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is cool.
I didn't do my hair, and you come at me with a bad hair day.
So we're out here in central Arizona in the middle of nowhere. The nearest town is about 10 miles away, and that town has a population of like 100 people. So Terry is set up out here on some Arizona fish and game land. It's public space, open space land. Let's check out the station.
The apex of the dipole is up 15 feet, and I've got the ends up 7 feet. It's I had it above the RV, and I was getting a 6.7 to 1 SWR, but I just plugged in the 11 Pro, the LGDG 11 Pro, and it just took right care of it. Today is really windy, so I don't have the big antennas up, and I'm not going to mess with them unless it calms down. You can see from here up to here, I had that welded on. I had that welded on because that allows me to put something like this on there, and it won't.
That's this PVC pipe?
Yeah, that's a PVC pipe. Now, what's good about this PVC pipe is it's flexible. If that thing wanders all over the place up there, this will follow it without allowing it to break. See, if that thing goes round and round and up and down because of the wind, if these things were rigid, it might separate. Let's see what the SWR is on this thing here. Right here on 14.060, it's 7.2.
Okay, it's up there.
Okay?
Yeah.
But because I'm hooking it up to this automatic tuner, the automatic tuner takes that and erases it. I was hearing them from all over. I was hearing Russian stations in there too. I mean, they were coming in like they were sitting next to me. They either were ignoring me or they didn't hear me at all. When I'm out here on the desert, the S units, the noise level is zero, and which means I can pick up a lot of the very faint signals. If I'm up in Yarnell, I might get an S3, I might get an S5. But if I've got an S3 weak signal out there, I won't hear them up in Yarnell. But with the S units at 0, that S3 comes in clear as a bell. That's the biggest reason. The other reason is, what the heck, I take it, I come out here because I like being out here. Cavort with the bighorn sheep down on the Colorado River. Maybe catch a rattlesnake or two. Every once in a while, a coyote will poop right in front of my RV. I don't know. Probably telling me, hey, this is where we live. Get your buns out of here. If that battery were fully charged, I'll run 3 or 4 days at 100 watts, 3 or 4 hours a day, and never use it all up. And I have solar panels up on top, and the one that's in there right now charging is full charge. If this one poops on me, I'll swap them out, and before the 3 or 4 days is up, this one will be fully charged. Texas. He's giving me a 599. Steve. He's SKCC. He has a SKCC number, so I went to the straight key and gave him mine.
Is that free to join?
Yeah.
Will that tune up on 40 too?
Probably not. It probably won't turn up on 40 because, number one, we're too close to the ground, the physical ground, and our antenna is too short. Our antenna needs to be somewhere in the neighborhood of twice this size lengthwise.
Probably double the height.
Yeah. see, we're only 15 feet off the ground. Could I tune it up?
Yeah.
And this antenna tuner allow me to get on? Yeah. But our signal would be greatly diminished because this antenna tuner is fooling the rig into thinking it's a good match. But what it's actually doing is it's playing with the SWR so that my rig will accept it. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a real good signal. It just means my radio is going to accept it. After being out here for a couple hours, there'll be sand all over my equipment.
Yeah, I'm starting
Can
to
you
see
see it?
here now, yeah.
Can you see it? Here, let me, can you see the sand?
Yeah. So just coming out here and seeing this is really amazing. Just getting out in the field, it just takes on a whole new meaning of amateur radio. I mean, I've been a ham now for 37 years. Up until just a few years ago, most of the operating I've done has just been in ham shacks and maybe mobile once in a while. But now I do mobile a lot more often. I come out in the field here, I hang out with people like Terry, and it's just amazing when you can get out here in the middle of nowhere, you're running off batteries, you're just kind of living off the land and operating amateur radio in such a perfect RF environment, like Terry said earlier. No noise, no static, there's no power lines. I mean, the nearest power line is about 10 miles away. So there's no RFI here, none, zero, zippo. The static you hear on the radio is atmospheric from Mother Nature. There's nothing man-made coming through.
I can send this telescoping mast up 35 feet, and then by taking this out, I can pull this down, I can swing this down, and even on a windy day like today, I can do this by myself. If I didn't have this swing down effect, it would be virtually impossible to put this up there on a windy day like today. When I take this down and make it small again, I put it in the bed of the truck, and I can leave this right back there.
So what do you have to say to people back east that don't have the open space like we have out here in Arizona? Just the feeling of getting away and being out here.
Tough shit.
That was super cool, just to be out there in the desert, just chilling in your RV, doing contacts on the radio. It's kind of interesting, you know, Terry and I were talking just before I drove off, and he said, it's a combination of mixing solitude and connecting to the world. And that's so true. All right, folks, that's it for this video. We'll catch you in the next one, wherever that one may be. You take care. This is K7LZZ 73.